Okay, I know I said we weren't going to play this today, but that was just because I was like a little mad yesterday. Now I'm no longer mad at the game, so we're going to play it. We're going to get some unlocks. Be smart. You know what you want for unlocks. We want better shredders. Easiest choice of my life. The easiest choice of my life. This might be time to doubt he's playing with emotion. Don't try to apply behavioral economic strategy to the Channel Points Casino. Will NL win this run? We got 5 minutes, yes or no. Play single defense. What's a win? Defeat round 45, I think. Look at that. Mouth strats. Oh, I like a little bend. I like a little bend. Okay. The mortars have always been kind to us. I think we could totally play some mortar right there. How about that? You know what? The fact that everybody but me has beaten this game, you know what I realized it makes me feel like? It makes me feel like the episode of The Simpsons where Lisa can't solve the puzzle that's on the back of the cereal box, but like everybody else can solve it, including Ralph Wiggum. That's what I feel like, being unable to defeat this game. I'm not calling any of my friends Ralph Wiggum, by the way. I am calling myself Lisa Simpson, I guess, but one of these days we gotta get there. I may be slow, but watch me go. I guess I'll take an obelisk, okay? We don't need to place one down yet, but we could at least start farming upgrades for it. Didn't it turn out her puzzle was broken? I thought she just couldn't figure it out. I'm trying to remember. But the most recent, and not most recent in terms of when the episode aired, but the most recent in terms of like when it became apparent to me. Oh, absolutely. Simpsons quote that lives rent-free in my brain is Jack the Millhouse saying, "Is that why Lisa left me, Bart? Is it because my calves are too small? You know they're the hardest place on the body to add mass?" I think about The Simpsons a lot. Alec Guinness, genuine class. Jeremy Irons, Jeremy's Iron. You know what? I'm going in. That's very good for a first try. Maybe you'd be more comfortable with this ball. I got a nice ball for you. What is he talking about? I'm talking about The Simpsons, man. I'm a 33-year-old man. What else would I be talking about? I'm talking about The Simpsons. Show calves. I'm not going to show my calves, but I'll tease you, okay? Because I'm an idiopathic toe walker and I grew up a little chubby, my calves have never been a weak spot for me, but especially with the Peloton, oh man. I was doing a little 10-minute post-workout stretch today. By the way, Big Little Sloth. Thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Full Belief, thank you. Give me a flamethrower. No, we have too much mana issue. I was like, those don't look like my calves anymore. Those look like a cyclist's calves. I was pogging up. Let me just say it. I was pogging up. Okay, I have to think about where this obelisk is going to go down here. Calva! Why are you getting outpaced by 50-year-old women? Excuse me, I'm not. It's usually 60-year-old men. And I've already explained my rationale for this, is because 60-year-old men, many of them are also retired. They got nothing better to do than be cyclists, right? So, like, I've got a full-time job and a young baby. Like, I have things to do. All they have to do is, like, look at their 401k and then, you know, spend an hour a day doing a Kendall Tool 80s rock ride, okay? Flame. Wait, let's make you do better against shields, okay? Let's start placing this stuff down. Wait, we still can't afford any of our good stuff. What the heck? Okay, well, I'll put down a cheap mortar. I would settle for a +2 that hits everything here. That seems fine with me. Then again, I've never won a run, so what do I know? I also feel like you might not agree with me. I feel like some of these should be targeted to near death. Maybe not all of them, but nothing is more frustrating than watching, like, an enemy that's one shot away from dying just make it for no reason. Like, it's an insult. Good idea? Oh, thank you, thank you. Trying to, you know, meet the game on my own terms, but also on its own terms from time to time. Level 7, guess we lost the previous one? What the heck? This is the first run we done! I just had to take a pee. Yeah, sometimes the mortar just misses. Like, they're just built different. I did lose my previous run, but that's because I lost every run I've ever done. Okay, always a saw. A mana-independent tower is a beautiful thing. Are you a +3 or a plus... You're a +2. You're a +2. You're a +3. I'll take the +2 right here. Oh, imagine if it loops back around here, man. I want it to look like a Swiss roll. Beautiful. Anyway, I don't have Peloton anecdotes today. My only Peloton anecdote is I continue to go back to the lane break mode that they just released, but they don't release new tracks for it at a regular enough interval for my insatiable appetite for cardio. So I just keep listening to, like, the same one or two. And every time I finish a ride, I'm like, man, I gotta listen to, like, all of Jagged Little Pill, man. Give me Banditry first, although I do want the shredders to pop. It's been so long since I listened to the whole album, but every single, with the exception of Ironic, which is ironic because it's probably its most well-known single, but every single off the album is sick, man. I love when she does the weird thing with her voice, too. When she goes like, slap me with the splintered ruler. You know what I'm talking? Ruler. I can't really even do it. You know what I'm talking about? Not really? Okay. I mean, You Oughta Know is a great song, man. You don't know? Okay. No, you know, maybe you gotta listen to Jagged Little Pill then. You piece. I'm trying to think. Would an obelisk be best here? Not really. But there's not too many incredible locations for it. Yeah, that's so true. When she goes, yo, 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 that's the probably the most emblematic of the Weird Alanis voice. But I gotta say, ain't nothing weird about being an artist. Don't really know what that means. I'm sure it's been asked a million times, but why no Elden Ring? You just gotta look at the title. I already beat the game, like, in the first segment of the stream today. I was kind of disappointed. It was like $90, but I beat it in, like, I mean, it was like 45 minutes. Have you ever had a dream that you oughta know? Okay, it could work. I'm very happy with the terrain generation so far. I'm not sure if I'm super happy with my upgrades, but it is what it is. Move the obelisk up. Oh, so true. So true. That's an amazing obelisk location now. Let's go. We go least shield, most armor. And we get ready for Oogie. Much better location. Six tower types by wave 12. But we have a solution for everything. We got DOT, we got relatively high damage from the mortars. We got obelisks, which are great armor melters, although it didn't really appear to get the job done here. But look at, no, it totally got the job done here. No worries, man. What a shot. I do think like a shredder here could do some work, especially if this ends up coming up this way. So I'll live with that. Let's get even stronger mortars to go even further beyond. Oh, okay. I'm loving the way this is looking. I do think we're going to need a particle cannon. We probably don't need it yet, but you're going to put that on like any +3. It's going to screw my mana up something fierce. But I'm happy to have it down now so it can steal me some passive experience. And we'll get the mana going in the future. The shredders and the mortars will finish the job for us here. I'm just happy to have this down for the future so I don't get melted by zombie Oogie right out of the gates. Don't worry about the mana. We need 500 Gs for a mana bank. We'll start tossing them down. We'll toss them down. You could probably fit right there. Why not? Look at this. Look at that. Everyone's laughing at my mana. Nobody's laughing about how fast we finish the job here. Shredders should do more bleed, but also 25% poison damage. I'm like, that appeals to me, man. We definitely need to put down more mana banks. Just keep them coming. Probably it's going to take us a few waves to get settled, but I think it's because we're not worried about our existing waves because we're doing so well. That what we're worried about, we're already looking at downstream problems. This doesn't concern me. Just wait for the shredder to fire. Look at, it's a beautiful thing, man. The DOT's melting them. Absolutely fantastic. More melting, please. Mana banks now only provide 1 mana per second instead of 3. I guess we could spam the mana banks and then maybe start taking some sorcery at some point. What does this +2 gold mean? I had an answer, but I've forgotten it. Oh, that's banditry. That indicates... You know what? Add it on top. That indicates that we're getting +2 gold from our... from every enemy we kill. Okay, mana bank me. I had to think about it. You know what? That was a great test for me, so I could learn if I even knew what it did. We got regular Oogie. Mana is not going to be good here, but he's only health anyway, so I'm not sweating it. This is where things are going to get a little rough, but that's okay. You know what? We're going to get another mana bank right there. 11 mana per second. Somebody told me, I think the particle... not the particle beam. The obelisk takes 16 per second. Something like that. So we need a lot more still, but that's okay. Watch, the saws are they're gonna give us a bunch of money. Don't insult my particle beam. It hasn't had a chance to pop yet. Okay? It's not deployed properly because this is like saying like, oh, who needs the International Space Station in the, era of ancient Rome, okay? Yeah, you're not wrong. But like, eventually we're gonna want to get into outer space, and we'll be happy we got one. This is not F. Don't even start with me. Like, honestly, don't even start with me. This thing's gonna shoot a couple more times. It's not F, okay? Look at that. We still got another shot in there. We get one more, maybe. Now, you know what? We'll probably get like 3 more. Here it comes. One more. Just one more shot. That's all I want to see. Yes! Owned, 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 owned. Okay. Thermal detonation. Sure. 2 chests. I'll take a flamethrower. I don't know. We don't have the mana base for it yet. 3 chests. Holy cow. Particles deal even more poison damage. Shredders do more bleed. Okay. I think let's realize here. We got some time. I think our mortars are pretty good. +3 armor damage. I'm gonna put one down here. Most armor, most health, slowest. That pretty much shoots like our whole wad, but that's okay. What if this comes back this way, man? It probably won't. It probably can't, but mana's still an issue. You know what? We might want to just expand. I think I'm gonna lose. I think this path is gonna be too short for me to do well. You're so fucked. I think we're gonna need some things this slow. I had a map like this. The waves never stop. My points. Undo the bet. I don't know, man. Maybe there's a chance. Well, we know, like, we might as well put a shredder down here. It's going to be able to hit everything. And then shredders, AoE, like a flamethrower as well. This seems very sensible. It's a bug refund. I'm not refunding. You know, this is what's called a Black Swan event. And I'm not talking about the 2011 Oscars. This happens from time to time. It just gives us a unique opportunity for unprecedented market conditions. You know we're going to need more mana banks. Look at this. This is why we built that particle cannon. It's zapping the crap out of them, man. It's already leveled. We're doing great. Right, your priority should change again, right? It should be always like most shield. Least shield, most shield. Well, I don't know if we're ever going to get like a place to put a university, so I don't want to take a university-specific upgrade unless I have to. Let's take flamethrowers, and we're going to place one down, presumably. On this little +1. Let's see how this works. We got to do some serious AoE. What about right behind the portal? Oh, man. I think this might be kind of ass, but I'm leaving it there anyway. But wait. When it hits the ones that come through here, it's going to go... It's going to go all the way back, man. A flamethrower there would be sick. Okay, you know what? You sold me. Get that DOT on them as soon as possible. You know, I mean, we can't be too precious with things, I think, right now. Give me like a shredder here. Just get some bleed on them as soon as possible. I want every status effect possible on them as soon as possible. And poison. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did not even know that I had poison. With God as my witness, I thought I hadn't unlocked it yet. Obviously, this is probably going to cause us some mana issues. That's okay. Any second now. And wait for the shredder to fire. It's over for you. By the way, I don't think this is a blessed layout. I think this is like an extremely cursed layout. The waves don't stop. Why are the waves... Okay, okay. Just think. I'm going to get 5% crit chance. The waves just keep going forever. There's no pauses from this point onwards. Okay, sure. Sure, that's fine. I will throw another shredder down on that +3. We want to keep them poisoned and slowed for as long as possible. Or poisoned and on fire for as long as possible, I mean. So I'm sure this is going to cause us downstream mana issues, but that's okay. I was complaining about their runs being too slow, so this is quite ironic in many ways. I'm just looking. Let's go for double burn, or plus 50% burn. I think we need to raise our DOT caps so that we can spam the towers down and get some results out of that. That seems sensible to me. This is a jagged little pill. Swallow it down like a jagged little pill. That's from the album Jagged Little Pill by Alanis Morissette. Okay, I think let's put some poison down right here and then some fire on top of that poison as well. Until we have mana problems, I'm not sweating it too much. Favorite tracks off the album? Oh man, I mean, You Oughta Know is great. What I Really Want, or All I Really Want, that's a classic. Let's take Banditry. We're gonna need some economy here. I like Head Over Feet too. That's no Shania's Man I Feel Like a Woman. It's two different aspects of Canadian content. You Live, You Learn. That's a good one. One Hand in My Pocket. I like any song where she plays the harmonica, man. It just gets me. It's kind of like the Canadian Bob Dylan. It's kind of messed up that she only has like one great album, though. Okay, we have lots of gold. Let's be smart. I'm gonna have my obelisk get a little better. I mean, this is it's going too fast for me to understand what's happening. I'm gonna put some poison down here as well. I'm gonna put another flamethrower down on top of it. We need to do better. As long as our mana is looking good, I'm also going to throw down an obelisk. I don't think I'll throw down another particle cannon yet. It's true, I'm never going to push P. Not just for the meme, but I'm never going to pause. You want me to play in real time? Then I'll do it. A couple more mana banks. I'm not scared. I'm not a coward. Particle cannon kind of ass. You just wait till Zombie Oogie shows up, and then you're honestly going to be ashamed of your words and your deeds. And it's not going to... you know what? You shouldn't be there, just in case we get siphons. Okay, flamethrowers. You know what? 2%? That was a sizable improvement to our mana consumption. I think we're now going to... Chat, I know this didn't work last time, but chat says poison and flame spam is the way to go on this map. That's what we're going to try to do, okay? We're doing a really good job of taking out the hordes. I'm a little concerned about the large enemies, but... Poison and spray upgraded will be godlike. Okay, good to know. Hey, look at our mana's actually doing okay. $3,900 gold. Come on, come on! Sure, but mortars aren't even firing though. Like, obelisks do a little better. I mean, 25% of an obelisk damage is probably a decent amount. Okay, you know what? Give me a shredder here. I foresee future problems. And give me more poison here. And give me more flames here. I can... It hits the other side too. That's good. And mana's doing fine. The particle cannon's always firing. I know we gotta increase the DOTs. Okay, that should probably be priority number 1. 2 obelisks. I do think... What about an obelisk, like, right here? I think it's acceptable, believe it or not. Okay, poison increased. And just get it pumping. Next wave is zombie oogie. That's why I'm a little scared. This will kill your mana. I don't know. It seems like it's doing okay. Famous last words. I mean, right, you don't go there. More than anything else, I actually feel like maybe I'd benefit from like another particle cannon. Because zombie oogie is, he's a shield lord. There's got to be like a good +3 for this. Is there a better +3? Are you +3? Hold on, get demolished. +2. I mean, there's this and this. Oh, well, I would say let's increase our maximum bleed. I think we need to increase all DOTs. There were a lot of good options there. Just give me this beautiful +2 and then target most shields. Okay, this is the moment of truth, okay? Mana's holding. Shields are melting. Particle cannons are going to keep firing for a long time. Mana's still holding, but you know, I foresee potential problems in the future. He's dead. He's definitely dying. No question. We're doing fine. It's lagging? Look at this. Owned. Owned. Flamethrowers do extra damage to armor. Too easy. Holy cow. It's happening so fast. Our towers are not that leveled yet. Let's start with bleeding enemies give us more crit chance. Because enemies are going to be bleeding hopefully like the whole time. Okay, now be smart. What do we do next? I would say some upgrades could come in handy. We'll spend heavy on our towers. Fast shield boys will be your biggest issue. I would love the upgrade that is just like enemies get slowed by like 50% of their poison or something like that. I don't want to build frost keeps because I feel like every time I build them, my mana goes to 0. I will also say, I mean, like I don't really want the shredder there, though. I mean, what about some mortars as well? I mean, there's so many options, right? Let's go 50% poison damage. Oh, what the heck? Let's go... We only have a few mana crystals. Let's take bleeding enemies get hurt more. No, okay. Toss me a shredder here in case they make it by. And then every choke point needs to be poisoned and flamed, without a doubt. Even if we don't have that much damage there, it has to be done. And then we have to compensate for the mana accordingly. Because we got definitely some mana issues. If we ever run out of mana, when we run out of mana, it's not going to be that bad. Because we still have the shredders coming through to serve us well. Yeah, this is fine. Might want to scale shredders and mortars next, though, because we're not really at, like, an equilibrium. Increase the burn. We need that DOT coming up. We got 2,000 gold. Mortars are, like, insanely cheap. Would you toss me a beautiful mortar on this +2? Why don't you toss me a beautiful mortar on this +1? I'm not going to worry about having the exact optimal position. I'm a simple man, okay? You do the big things right, hopefully the little things will take care of themselves. What happened to the pathing? You got to admit, it's pretty funny. Like, I'm a little perturbed, but it is also kind of hilarious. First particle cannon has a +3 next to it. 2 +3s, incredible intel. Why don't you give me 1 mortar and 1 shredder? Now that is intel right there. I'm starting to get confident that we can actually make this happen. I know we got fast enemies coming. We're going to try to prioritize a slow. I'm going to have obelisks do more burn damage. Our DOTs are going to be a big part of this for me. I think. Wave 40 will destroy you. You just wait till I have these enemies frozen solid. And then you'll be ashamed of your words and your deeds. Universities when? Where would you like me to place the universities? There's no occult shrines. Art imitates life, man. The university serves no purpose. I'm just joking, actually. I have a great respect for academia, but I saw the opportunity for a cheap joke, and as a result, I took it. You know, if that makes me a weak man, then so be it. Need some quality on your existing towers. Okay, you know what? Say no more. Say no more. And say no more. Or, sorry, as the kids say these days, ooh, say less. I don't want that. Poisoned enemies take extra shield damage. Yes. I mean, they're coming out like half dead. They're waking up dead. Sheesh. Dude, I hope the milk crate challenge comes back this summer. I didn't get a chance to do it last summer because every time I was outside, I had the stroller with me. But, like, I've seen the videos where people, like, fall off and break their back. But legitimately, like, it doesn't look that hard. I think I could do it. I would take it slow. And with some practice, I think I could get it done, man. I thought you weren't dumb. Somebody's got to do it. Otherwise, it wouldn't, you know, be viral. I think it could be me. I think I could be the chosen one. Poisoning enemies also slows them. More mana regen. Thank you. It's actually a dangerous thing for children to be encouraged to do the milk crate challenge. Yeah, no kidding. But, like, you know, we grew up with Jackass and, you know, the Wild Boys and stuff like that. I'm not going to say that nobody I knew ever, you know, tried to do, like, homemade Jackass stuff. But, like, if you're smart, you just don't, and then it's fine. What about the ice bucket challenge? Do it. Let's do it. It's an ice bucket challenge. It's an ice bucket challenge. They aren't slowing at all. Excusing me. They are slowing by 5% of their poison gained. Get ready for more, okay? That's only level 1. I have no sweat so far. I'm thriving in the chaos. I told you, I just needed the game to be more streamlined, and then all of a sudden... I mean, look at this map generation. Sure. Oh, use mana to slow enemies. Okay, hold on. Freeze me. And let's see how our mana does. And then it looks fine for now. Freeze me. So they spend more time in the smoke. That is starting to put a little stress on the mana. We have a boss coming up, so I'm gonna slow my roll slightly. Let's get some big upgrades in here. Like, honestly, I feel like you could do some work. You could do some work. That's expensive. You could do some work. So, like, equally expensive. Well, we have not really been at risk for a bit here, so I'm feeling okay. Each Frost Keep uses 2 mana per second. Why did I think they're so bad when they're actually, like, incredibly efficient? Give the particle cannon some love. Alright, fine. Stand up, Dad. Take a bow. There you go. Look at this. Even the missiles, they're not making it, man. They're all getting schmelted. Poisoned enemies take extra shield damage from all attacks. Okay, we got Robo Oogie. That's where I'm starting to get a little scared. But we're already almost 1/3 of the health bar down. He does spit out enemies as he loses the bars, so we got to be a little proactive, I would say. He hasn't even made it to Mortar Alley yet. He hasn't even really made it to Obelisk Alley yet. I think he's dead as hell, man. Wasn't even close. He's done. And not just on Twitch. Our mana did get a little low there. Burn DOT cap going up for sure. Make my flamethrowers better. Poisoned enemies take even more damage to shields. Dude, I think we're kind of chilling right now. The next thing I want to see is like I think, and I could be highly wrong here, but I think the next thing we want to see is like tower lose 1 base damage but gain crit chance equal to their level. You know what? I think that's sensible. I think a Frost Keep right around here would be quite helpful. It would be very funny if this was the run that I won. Given that I think like the map is incredibly cursed. I don't worry about efficiency. And I don't break character till the DVD commentary. This is no sweat. It's also, we might set a speedrun record here just based on the fact that there's no pausing allowed. It's true. Remember, you are mortal, you know? Sorry, I'm just getting a little, you know, Mark Antony. I needed someone to whisper in my ear, you are not immortal. Memento Mori? No, I was talking about Roman history, not Cowboy Bebop. Increase everything by 40? Sure. I want the cap to go higher as well, but that seems amazing. It doesn't pause anymore because there's no... The thing that normally triggered a wave was when you hit the expand button. Now that there is no expand button, I mean, what can I say? You're only level 5? That's huge value. There's no stop. Oh yeah, don't forget about your particle cannons. You're level 15. You're only level 8. Don't forget about your obelisks. I spam with exact change there. You're level 9. You're level 5? You freaking suck, man. Sorry. I'm joking. Everything seems to be going okay. You know what? Frost Tower at far right corner. Considering the mana overhead, that seems like a great place to put it. A great place to farm some pogs, one might say. $1,800 gold. You're level 15. You just got a nice upgrade. You need some upgrades, but you're going to be a little cheaper. I'll go all in. Now you're level 14. You're level 9. I'll go a little in. Burning enemies take 1 extra armor. We already have a lot of the shield ones, I guess. I did have one path that just ended. I'm starting to think it's actually not that bad. But I'm worried about the final boss, because it's like, as it's being said in chat right now, it's all like minions that get spawned from the boss. I'm incapable of placing universities because I have no occult shrines, but I wish that I could. Even a single occult shrine, I would love to take advantage of it. Just keep upgrading. Slow them faster. That's right. Slow them faster. Get buffed. I don't know about you. You may need some late shield killers. Okay. You know what? As a just in case me, let's build up a little further down the line. In case they make it this far. A little poison. You know what? We give them the triumvirate. How's that for some Roman history? This is just for the minions that make it past... that are inside of Big Brain Oogie and thus get spat out around here somewhere. Level them as well. I'm going to wait on the leveling until they prove useful, but I don't mind just having them down here to save me some stress in the future, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't make any sense. I think our Shredders doing better against shields would actually be nice, too, because I'm sure there's some shielded enemies that Big Brain Oogie spits out. It's a lot of upgrades. Only shield is an issue going forward. Okay, only shield is an issue going forward. You know what you got me thinking of then? You got me thinking about the potentiality of a +2 or +1 particle cannon that hits further downstream. like hits all the way through this, although it doesn't get this one little corner here. Let's watch the mana. It's still doing well, but I do want to just take a moment to, you know, keep building up the academics, academia. Is there a speedruns.com single defense rogue tower speedrun win record? Because I think we could be up near the top, man. If we win. If I did it. There isn't. Well, there's about to be. I'm going to be one of those, like, guys who has 100 Guinness Book of World Records, but they're all stuff, like, nobody's ever done before. Yes. Extra poison damage from critical attacks. Everything's still fine. They're starting to make it a little deeper. They're starting to scare me a little bit because they're making it a little deeper. Level 15, level 13, level 10, take some extra health damage. Level 1, take some extra health damage. Level 11, take some extra shield damage. Level 12, take a little armor. You're level 1? Take some health damage. Holy cow, that's not gonna suffice. Level 10. Okay, you can take 2 more as far as I'm concerned. 1 more. There you go. They have made it a little further. Our mana remains a slight problem. But only a slight problem. More. 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 Thank you. We're not at an equilibrium yet, but we're not too far off. You actually got me with the bait in chat. When you said Elden Ring's looking good, but surprisingly isometric. It took me at least 4 seconds to figure out you were making a joke about this not being Elden Ring. I was like, really? I've seen so little, like, of the content about the game that I was like, I didn't know it was, like, isometric. That's kind of weird. You know, Gullible's written on the ceiling. Okay, get melted. Flamethrowers do more to shield. Particle cannons do more to health, maybe? I looked up, but just for fun. I appreciate it. You know, every joke needs a mark. I'm happy to be the mark. How many levels until final boss? The final wave is wave 45. You'll see a large brain pop out. You can't miss it, I promise. Hey, on the bright side, I don't have to worry about selling my towers because almost all of my towers can hit the entire maze. Just watching mana very carefully. Watching everything very carefully. You're only level 15. Why don't you take a little bit more of that? Call me in the morning. These enemies could be slowed more. Why don't we stack up some extra slows on them? Give the DOT more time to work. When they make it down here, the mana consumption does go markedly up. Who would win in a fight, Will Ferrell or Pharrell Williams? That's tough. I think Will Ferrell is physically larger. Pharrell Williams is probably a few years younger, for sure. I would probably take Pharrell Williams, to be honest with you. But I think it would be close. Because I feel like Will Ferrell is like 6'5". He's a big guy. He's got a reach advantage. Yes. Plus, he's done all those sports movies. Semi-Pro, Ricky Bobby, Blades of Glory. Like, he's basically a professional athlete. Did all his own stunts. He actually won the Nextel Cup Series the year that Talladega Nights came out. A lot of people don't know that. You're level 2? That's great news, because it means I got pumping, dude. I think we're still fine. He did also win Eurovision with Volcano Man. I'm still chilling. I am a noted both Ben Stiller and Will Ferrell defender. I think every Will Ferrell movie has one laugh out loud moment. Like, Blades of Glory is not a great movie, but when they're watching the bootleg video of the Iron Butterfly or whatever the move is called that they're trying to learn, and the skate just cuts the dude's head clean off, that's pretty good. That's a funny moment. Okay, maybe not Holmes and Watson. Like most of the other ones, I think. The Iron Lotus, that's it. I forgot. It's been probably like close to 15 years since I've seen it. Okay, 2 more waves. Are we gonna do this? I do not know yet. I do not know. But I told you, to thine own self be true, man. Like, the simpler the game is, the easier I can excel at it. Which, now that I think about it, seems fairly self-evident, but... Remember when believers wanted the bet to be canceled? We're in a V-shaped recovery right now. I'm not guaranteeing a win. I'm just saying, like, I don't think anybody wants the bet to be canceled yet. We'll see how we do against Big Brain Oogie, I'll admit. You could still be slowed more. Like, honestly, just keep them coming, man. Feed them shit and keep them in the dock. Give me another one, like, right here. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can afford it. And then just watch that mana very, very carefully. Did you know that in Batman and Robin, instead of George Clooney, Joel Schumacher wanted Billy Baldwin to play Batman? I mean, it's not like the movie is good to begin with. I actually wish they'd kind of gone with Billy Baldwin. Because it would have made a noteworthy movie that much more noteworthy. David Bowie be like, watch that mana? I kind of don't get it, but I'm like, I guess if you say it in David Bowie voice, what you doing out there, man? Something like that. I bet you do, you freaky old bastard, you. Burning enemies burn faster based on how much slow they have. +2, +2. Oh, let's go. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Very David Bowie voice. Another artist who has a couple of cool voices. He's got low voice, he's got high voice. He's got Ziggy Stardust voice. Let's dance. I'm just doing whatever people say in chat, to be honest. Someone said put another poison sprayer down near the tower. There you go. How about that? Heavy spend on particle shield damage. Okay, you know what? You have my interest and you have my attention. There you go. Any minute now. Is the frame rate from Vampire Survivors? Look, I don't know what's going on with my computer. I think it's just that we've got so many particle effects. Like the Vampire Survivors, I just don't know what's going on. In this, I'm pretty sure it's because we've got so many particle effects from our spreaders, man. Like, I think we, this is not representative of the normal Rogue Tower experience, okay? My PC is doing fine. Don't even worry about it. I run benchmarks like every day. I'm into my PC. I call it my battle station. I'm a mod on r/battle stations. You guys are just jealous I'm getting so much street cred with folding at home right now. I mean, they're getting freaking laser beamed. Look at this. Don't bully a hobby. It's not bullying, it's making a joke at the expense of. Here he is, man! You know what? We needed quality over quantity for sure. Shield damage, shield damage. Magic missile, magic missile. We melted those shields pretty good, man. He is pretty quick. I can't deny him the quickness. This is where I start to get slightly concerned about our mana. Obelisk time. You know what? This obelisk, putting a lot of hopes and dreams on you right now. Health is also an insanely major concern once he gets through here. Mana banks. Mana banks! I didn't hold shift. Oh no. We got through 2 health bars though. Keep the DOT coming. Keep placing them! Keep placing them! They're still coming out of this side too, man. It's alright, we got mortars and ballistas at the end. We're building back. And dare I say, we're building back better. It's your time to shine. I'm dead. I'm going to die. Jesus, take the wheel. Sell, buy? I can't sell these towers, then these things are gonna kill me. It's a complicated web we weave. I put all my faith in this single ballista. You know what? Oh, we already lost. Okay. Well, would he have made it? Yeah. Yeah, definitely he was still going to make it. All right, well, I guess we'll just never beat Rogue Tower. That was fun, though. /marker, Rogue Tower.